I'm Yvonne Dawydiak. I'm the Learning Design Manager in Teacher Education at the University of British Columbia. And I graduated from the MET program in, I think it was 2010, but you might have to ask the Alumni Engagement Office. They always correct me, 2010, 2011. I think initially it was partly to do with the fact that it was at that time the only online master's degree that from a research intensive university, which was also my alma mater. So I think being part of UBC was also interesting to me. I valued being a part of the UBC community as an alum of UBC. The other reason would be I'd started doing a lot of playing with digital tech integration in my classroom and wanted to continue learning more critical aspects of integrating digital tools and also mentoring others with respect to digital tech integration. Definitely that critical pedagogical piece around digital technology integration. I was able to do a lot of really fantastic independent research. I think that's one of the things I really valued about MET. Each of the projects and each of the courses that I participated in allowed me to take it my own direction, as opposed to being required to do some project just to meet the needs or the criteria for a particular course. We were invited to bring our own passions, interests, and teaching and learning areas into the project work. So I was staff in the MET program from 2016, I think, until 2019. I'm no longer, so I'm in the teacher education program in the Faculty of Ed now. But for those 3 or 4 years, I participated in the Reimagining the MET program initiative. We had gone through external review prior to my becoming a member of staff in the program. And part of my job was to work with a fantastic team of faculty and staff members, including Dave Roy, who many of you know, Mark Edwards and Jenna Shapka were involved at that time. And we were given the opportunity to take the external review's recommendations and reimagine what this program could look like. As somebody who'd gone through earlier iterations of the program, it was an exciting opportunity because I saw not only what MET was, not only the values and some of the tremendous learning I'd done in MET as a student, but I saw gaps and areas that could be improved. And so moving from a committee member or a student to committee member to staff member gave me an opportunity to really bring forward some of the things that I wanted to see kept and some of the things I wanted to see improved. I mean, at the time that I was a student, it was the online piece that made it unique. And I would say interactive, engaging online. It wasn't your, at the time, let's face it, that was 2008, 2009, 2010. There was still a lot of very mail-in kind of programs out there. And MET actually leveraged a lot of the current technologies and allowed for a lot of group work, a lot of engagement, co-creation, a real co-constructivist. I mean, that was one of the courses, a real co-constructivist kind of approach to learning. So I was able to meet a lot of people online, even though it was fully asynchronous at the time. I got to know a number of fantastic colleagues who I've stayed connected with to this day. I mean, the program now, I think, has really evolved beyond where it was when I was a student. One of the things that I found as a student in the program was the need or a bit of a lacking of a sense of community as a master's student. I really craved being not only a member of a community with fellow students, which I did feel a part of when I was in MET, but also with faculty, people that I could actually see as folks that as a master, I might become, part of that academic community. And I think one of the things that the MET has done since I graduated was to leverage social media and their redesigned website and the Met social community. I think there's a lot more going on for Met students and faculty now, having opportunities to connect. And adding to that, just some of the fantastic courses that are now available, and the Summer Institute, which started back with the VR Summer Institute. And I think we're now in year 5 or 6 of Summer Institutes, and they just keep getting better, I think, every year. I think having students, rather than a tool approach or trying to focus on teaching how to do things online, really preparing folks to make critical decisions about what they're doing online and how they're doing it. I think that's the best preparation we can have for any of our students. It's probably what I've brought into my work in the teacher education program, is helping to prepare our teacher candidates for their world as teachers and professionals in engaging online, in engaging students in their physical face-to-face classrooms or online classrooms with integrating digital tools, digital literacy development. I think, staying away from that tool focus and more from the critical pedagogical focus. I think look at every course that you're taking and look at every task or project that you're involved with, and look at it from your own lens of, your own interest-based or passion-based lens. Create learning objects that are going to benefit you and the work that you do or might want to do, because some of those learning objects that you do create as part of the program might be some of the best work you have the time to be able to do. And as much as you can repurpose those or utilize those for current context or future context, I think the better. Just engage with the community. Feel, and beyond. I mean, I think having that professional learning community, coming out of your master's program with a sense that you are a part of a group of other educators or other folks who are, Met folks. I think meet as many Met folks as you can, and try to stay connected with folks as much as you're able to.